Alright, so I'm Savannah, Savannah Sweeney. I'm originally from Gwinnett. I was born there, but I've lived in White County my whole life, which is near Helen, if you've ever been to Helen, or it's White County. Helen is in White County. My family is pretty small. I only have me, my mom, my dad, my two brothers, and then my sister-in-law and my nephew and my two nieces. Love them to death. I also have my great-grandparents. All of my other grandparents have already passed, so I still have my great-grandparents. And of course my aunt and uncle. Experiments in the classroom. So I actually haven't had quite an experience in the classrooms yet. My jobs that I've had outside of school have never been in education yet. I was a zipline guide for 5 years, and now I'm waitressing, so I haven't had really much experience besides like in high school. I'd be with the special ed kids, helping them from time to time, or I'd do things in FFA related to education, like doing stuff with kids, like teaching them stuff about FFA. I did go to a board meeting once for one of my previous education classes, which was pretty neat. I thought so, at least, if that counts. My ideal grade to teach would be 5th grade. I would love to teach 5th grade if I got the chance to, because I just think 5th grade is the golden year of elementary school. I think kids are pretty excited. They're ready to go to middle school, be big kids, and I just feel like everyone always remembers their 5th grade teacher just because it's the last grade of elementary school. Another reason I want to be a teacher is because I genuinely want to be a home away from home, if that makes sense. Like, I want my kids in my classroom to feel comfortable with me enough to where they can talk to me about school, they can talk to me about any issues they have. They just feel like they can come to me with trust, and from years on after they've had my class, still remember me and be thankful that I was that person, that teacher that they could talk to about stuff. My greatest strength and my greatest my greatest strengths and my greatest weakness would be, my greatest strength would probably be public speaking. I'm not very shy about public speaking. Like, if you threw 100 people in front of me, I'd be fine, because I'm really good at winging stuff, I guess. So even if I did mess up, how would the audience know? So I think I'm pretty good at public speaking. I've had to do it through 3 years in high school through a thing called parliamentary procedure, which is pretty much debating. And we went to nationals, so just imagine that many people watching you speak live. So I think that's probably my greatest strength, and I think it'll pay off when I become a teacher. And then my greatest weakness is actually math. I'm not very good at math. I don't know, it's just one of those things that doesn't click in my head. I'm more of an English kind of person. Like, I could write papers all day long. And then something interesting about me, I guess not too interesting, but I'm not a very smiley person. Like, you could look at me and think, wow, I really don't want to talk to her because she looks like she's in such a bad mood, which I'm really in a great mood. I just don't go around smiling all the time, which I just find interesting, because everyone always comes up to me and they're like, are you okay? What's wrong? And I'm like, I just don't go around smiling, even though I am really a happy person. And then another interesting thing about me is I have a sun tattoo behind my ear for my mom. So if you ever want to spot me out in class, I have this red sun behind my ear, which Granted, you could only see if my hair was like up in a bun or something, or like a low ponytail like it is right now. But if you wanted to spot me out that way. And yeah.